Hello, thanks for stopping by today. If you are interested in the supplies and measurements for today's card, there is a link in the information section below to the blog post with all the information. While you're there, sign up for my newsletter. The sign up form is on the right. You don't want to miss my ideas, and I share free tutorials. For today's card, I'm not using a stamp set. I am actually using the sunflower dies. Isn't this a great card? And I use the outline or the, I don't know what you call it, the whole image and the outline from the sunflower dies. I took a piece of, and let me pull in, let's get this set up. I took a scrap of Whisper White and I cut out the outline. Then I took a scrap of Basic Black and I cut out the outline of it. Now, there are 3 petals, larger petals that go up. If you find those 3 petals on here, you can line this up very easily. So to do that, I'm going to pull in my glue and I'm going to put some glue around the center, and then I'm going to put some glue on the petals, the key pieces. I'm probably going to get glue. All right, let me pull in a scrap paper so I can do this on a scrap paper, not get it on my mat because I've got to push a little harder. I'm at the end of my bottle, and then so I've got to kind of push. And I just put a little dot at the tip of each of them. All right, and then I'm going to pick this up, turn this over. I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to line this back up like so. And then, while I'm doing the rest of the card, I'm going to put a block on top to make sure that it slid on me a little tiny bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to move it or not. I probably can't. That's all right. Just make sure the glue grabs. So then, using a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece and the Ornate Layers dies, this is the largest one in here. It's actually this one. I took and I cut out my lacy piece. The next thing I have to do, you need to do, is put your black glitter ribbon across the top. A friend actually gave me the idea to do a black and white sunflower, and I think it's so elegant. This would make a great birthday card, anniversary, wedding. All right, and I'm going to pull in my tear-in tape, and I did get more. It finally arrived. So I'm going to put this on the back. Make sure your end is burnished in, and that helps it release better. If not, you'll be pulling the whole piece off of your card. All right, so I'm going to take off my back. And now this ribbon is really tricky to glue down. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to take and I'm going to stick the one side down. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to add a piece of tear-in tape over top to hold it. I found when I didn't do this that this side released as I was trying to put the other side down. And then I'm going to flip it back to the front, make sure it's straight, flip it to the back to catch that tape, and put another piece of tape over top to sandwich that ribbon in place. All right, I'm going to move this now because this is grabbed enough that we're okay. I'm going to set that there. I'm going to pull in my card base, which is Basic Black, and it's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and it's scored at 4 1/4. Use your bone folder for a crisp fold. And then I'm going to use my pokey tool to take the backs off of this ribbon. And you want to do that because if not, it won't stick. And this really sandwiches your ribbon in place. It doesn't release. When you don't put the piece on top, this part of your ribbon has nothing there, and that's why it releases. There's nothing for it to grab. All right, and then I'm going to take my seal and I'm going to add some more to it. I'm still playing with how to release it, but I do like it. So far, nothing I've put together has come apart, which did not happen with the what did you call it before? Snail. All right, I'm going back to my image, and I'm going to take, I thought it needed some bling. There's none left in that one. I've got like 3 or 4 that I'm trying to finish up. And I'm going to take and add some, and I just did the center for some interest. So I added some Wink of Stella. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to add my dimensionals around the outside. And I knew I would need more, so I cut another strip of them so I'm ready. And then don't forget your center. Lots of times we don't put anything in the center, and that is when it collapses when it goes through the mail because there's nothing to support it. So take off your backs, and we're going to add it to our card base. All right, like so. And then I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to tie a bow. And this ribbon is stiff, so it's a little tricky to tie your bow. So just don't pull it real tight. And then I kind of use my fingers on each side of the knot to help pull. All right. And when you get it, pull that knot tight. And this is too long, so I'm going to shorten it. And then use your ribbon scissors and trim your ends. And then we're going to use a glue dot on each side of the knot. So one over here and one over here, like so. And that helps hold that those tails in place also. And then add it to your card. And then make sure you take and stamp the inside of your card and your envelope. If you have enjoyed today's video, would you please give it a thumbs up, which is a like on YouTube. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Click the button below. If you want to be notified when I upload a video, click the bell next to the subscribe button. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I inspired you with today's creation. Have a great day.